Hello, everyone. Before I begin to state Christian's various accolades and statistical achievements, I'd also like to thank following staff, Coach Gus, Coach Evan, Dr. Perez. Thank you for allowing the presentation to occur. Without you all, this presentation would be possible. Without further ado, Christian E.L. Perez, number 23 of the Falfurrias Grizzlies basketball team, played varsity from 2013 to 2016. Following stats fact-checked via Max Preps over the past 20 years. Christian is the all-time Falfurrias career basketball holder and leader in the following categories. Points per game at 17.1, threes per game at 2.3, rebounds per game at 9.2, points for a career 1,711, threes made for a whole career 225, rebounds for a whole career 921, defensive rebounds for a career 710, double-doubles for a career 46, most rebounds in a single game 19, most blocks in a playoff game 3. He's also the leader in various playoff categories. Christian played 13 different playoff games, which is a foul high record. In those 13 games, he had 226 points, 22 threes made, 120 rebounds, 8 blocks, and 7 double-doubles, which is all Perez high school career record. For the various accolades of Christian and the team during those 2014 to 2016 years, Christian was a one-time district newcomer in 2014, a 3-time district champion in 2014, 2015, and 2016, a 2-time district playoff champion in 2014 and 2015, a 3-time by-district playoff champion in 2014, 2015, and 2016, a 2-time area playoff champion in 2015 and 2016, a 1-time regional quarterfinals champion in 2015, a 1-time regional playoff semifinals champion in 2015, and a 1-time regional playoff finalist in 2015, which is top 8 in the state of Texas 3A, 1 round before the state championship. Christian was a 2-time district MVP in 2015 and 2016, 3-time all-district team selection 2014, 2015, 2016, 2-time All-Region team selection 2015, 2016, and a 2-time All-State team selection 2015, 2016. Only 60 players from all of Texas are chosen for that accolade, and Christian was one of the 60, 2 years back-to-back. He was a 1-time district 31-3 undefeated season. Christian and the team in 2016. Christian was a 1-time BCA All-Star in Coastal Bend, first team, all of Coastal Bend. Falfurrias during that time, in 2016, was in the TABC 3A State Top 20. Falfurrias was ranked 11th in 3A State basketball that year. The year prior, we were in the 600s. And lastly, Christian played Division II basketball at Lindenwood University in Illinois on a scholarship. Christian's rankings are the following, and also fact-checked via Max Preps for the years that he played, via 3A in the state of Texas or in the entire nation. In scoring, Christian was 6th in all of 3A and tied for 41st in all of Texas. 2016. In 3-pointers made, Christian was 3rd in 3A, tied for 17th in all of Texas, and tied 35th in all of America. In rebounds, Christian was 2nd in all of Texas 3A, tied for 41st in all of Texas, 2015. And lastly, in double-doubles, Christian was 1st in all of Texas 3A, tied for 9th in all of Texas, and tied for 16th in all of America. So, as you can see from the various accolades and stats, Christian was an amazing basketball player. He was well-renowned in the local districts and even the nation's top players. He led the Jerseys to their first district championship in 2014 and their first event playoff wins in that same year. By the end of his career in 2016, he led the Jerseys to be 11th in the state in Texas 3A. However, I can't state enough that it wasn't just Christian during his years from 2014 to 2016. If you were a part of those years as a player, a staff, a teacher, part of the community, you were part of those years as well, and it was everybody. It was a team effort. Christian elevated a team that was already ranked into the upper echelon of Texas 3A, and we were able to do something amazing together. This plaque will be in the trophy case by Christian's retired number 23 jersey in the high school. And it's a representation of all his hard work, effort, and grit during those years. Additionally, it will also represent how great those teams were. The award's purpose is so that the future generations of jerseys understand how great Christian was and how great those teams were during those years, 10, 20, 50 years from now. I didn't like that in those trophy cases, there's been many amazing players from Falfurrias and other sports aside from basketball. However, we just saw their accolades. You didn't get to see their numbers. And since I had the numbers, I thought I had the opportunity to do something great. However, I don't want these records to be considered illegal. I want the future generations of jerseys to look at these numbers and accolades and awards and use them as motivation for what it takes to be great while wearing white and killing green jerseys that everyone wears. Be very proud of the jerseys that you wear with. Just know that anything is possible with grit, hard work, and determination. Christian even coached a few of our current varsity basketball players. He wanted to ensure that the future generations of jerseys were up to par standards and can carry on the legacy. Christian was the first basketball player to accomplish all of these sports. So as a result, I would always consider him the greatest of all time for Falfurrias basketball. Christian is the gold standard of excellence in what I think a jersey should be. Christian was a champion. He was hardworking. He was a winner. He was a teammate. He was coachable, passionate. He was a friend. He was a brother. He was a family man. He was faithful to his religion. I encourage the future generations of Jersey basketball to use these accomplishments and goals for your own self, to know what can be possible. And hopefully in the future there's a player that can push Christian's legacy and even break open all these records and eventually bring the state championship back to Falfurrias, or even the state appearance. I would once again like to thank Dr. Perez, Coach Edmund, and Coach Gus for allowing this presentation to occur, and over the past 20 years, put all these stats into Max Preps. Without them, this award wouldn't be possible. These stats were checked over the past 20 years, and checked between over 100 different players that have played varsity basketball here in Falfurrias. So these records hopefully will stand the test of time, but I encourage everyone in this, school and in the future to hopefully break these records open and to do more, because I know Christian would have wanted that for the program. Lastly, I'd like to thank all the fans and all of Jersey Nation. During those runs in 2014 to 2016, we had so many passionate fans. At those playoff games, we typically outnumbered many of these bigger schools, and these other schools and other communities were always so shocked to see so many people in the stands for Falfurrias, and they were so shocked to see how many passionate fans came from such a small community. It's amazing what do, they have their minds set to one goal. Lastly, I'd like to say, Christian, wherever you are, it was an honor to document your career, the greatest of all time, gone but not forgotten. I was one of your best friends. Happy Heavenly 26th birthday. Thank you.
And Christian was an amazing kid, and I just want to share one junior high story about Christian. When I first became principal at the junior high, he was one of the students, and I was checking attendance, and they told me, Christian Perez is absent. And so I was trying to figure out where all these kids were, and then I heard from his friends that he was at home watching March Madness. That's how much he loved basketball, y'all. As a junior high kid, he would stay home just to watch the basketball games. Great kid. We miss him terribly. And Victor, we wish you all the best and continued success in your basketball career. And we thank you to his family for sharing them with us. And thank you again for Peel so much. You did a great job.